Kanka oyunu biz böyle mi oynuyoruz? Neyse bir yere geçmedik zaten, bir şey olmaz da.
A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour. This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are
Annemin
engraved on
isminin
it.
baş harfleri
The piece is in
yazılı.
good condition. It must have been placed here only recently.
Güzel.
Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested? A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prints suggest he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
Yok ki. Enteresan. Çıkış yok. Demek ki içeride arayacağız. İşlerine giden. O zaman sola mı dönmüş?
He mustn't be far away to leave it unattended.
It's stained with oil paint. I hope that inspiration strikes upon visiting these beautiful vaults. At the very least, you'll enjoy the view. Yours, Mercuria.
Mercuria.
The Hospitaller crypts. If memory serves, they're located at the far end of the cemetery around an old tree. A portable easel was kept there.
An artist working in a cemetery? Do you think he'd paint my portrait? So now we're searching for the artist. He must be nearby.
Vur vur tokadı vur. Değildir de. Allah Allah. Şu mu lan?
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from the hotel.
Be nice, Sherry.
Mr.
Make
Holmes,
friends.
did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name. I must say I was rather absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal.
Allah.
It was a welcome
Bir şey
distraction.
oldu zannettik.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Codona in her time here. I was sorry to hear of her passing.
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I
Belki
learned
de
your
iyi
name,
bir
I
adamdır.
could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here.
Thank you.
Bunu tamamen
I'd forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll wins, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look, even in decay.
Karanlık
A
ışığı
little
açığa çıkarır.
darkness brings out
Adam
light.
psikopat mı?
Now, a diligent observer might note that you too were loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption.
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit.
O adam bir bok biliyor da dangalak dangalak konuşuyor. Gıcık kaptım şimdi ya. Bir iyi konuşuyor, bir kötü konuşuyor.
Are you all right, Sherry? Take as long as you need.
Whatever I need, it isn't here. We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there are archives that may shed further light.
Çok düşündük, tamam. Ulan anamız ölmüş, adam bizde. Dangalak herif. Bu da araştırma yerlerini daraltır. Büyük saray.
He's odd, Sherry. Even odder than I.
Haklısın.
He's
da
odd,
işte.
Sherry. Even odder than I.
Biz nasıl gideceğiz şimdi? Büyük saray. Nerede oturuyormuşuz? Eski ev nereymiş? Yunan köprüsü diyor. Bura ne? Bir karakola gidelim abi ilk. Ya bir gerekli. Basma. Basma oğlum. 1800. Çıkış. Ha. Ulan ne tuhaflar lan.
Could you help me?
Go back to your fancy house.
Senin anan. Ulan Türkleri niye böyle? Tipine tükürdüm.
Do you know anything about this?
Go back to your fancy house.
Vurmak
Can I ask you a
istiyorum ben buna
question?
ya.
You want answers, but I don't want to talk to you, rich boy. So what happens now?
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what, and dressed as what?
Help me, please. Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else can help better, sir.
Tamam canım sağ ol.
Yeni komşum berbat biri. Ev alma, komşu al.
Ne?
Do you know anything about this?
Why should I care about your troubles when you don't care about mine?
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what, and dressed as what?
Seni görmek güzel. Yandan gelen gürültüye katlanamıyorum.
Oğlum Türkçe konuşuyor bunlar.
Your assistant?
You shouldn't have left your mansion. You won't get any answers from me.
Ne diyorsun lan? Dangalak. Çık. Ben girmek istiyordum oraya. Ha. Bunlar serseri la. Pardon canım.
May I ask you something?
We cry for help, you do nothing. So when you ask for help, why should we
Si-
speak?
Teyze. Dangalak mısın?
Extra! Extra! Dilemma in Deluso! A seance ends with a death. A look. The cheapest news on the island. Thank you.
Hırsız hıstırıldı. Şeye nasıl bakacağız? Gazeteye nasıl bakacağım abi? Aa.
Nothing new for you, I'm afraid.
Tamam. Ekstra, ekstra. Ha, yolun karşısına mı geçmemiz lazım? Dala. Aman diyeyim. Düşebiliriz.
Nice to see you.
Dur gel bakayım bir.
Hey.
Ne var?
May I ask you something?
A solid question, sir, but I don't have the answer.
Siktir git. Polis de bir bok bilmiyorsa daha ne diyeyim ben ya.
Could you help me?
Don't think I can trust you.
İyi. Bu adam mı ne bu ya? Bize at lazım. Kaçma kız. Pardon. Tabii neymiş?
May I ask you something?
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't help you.
Biz kavga edemiyoruz herhalde ya. Dövüş.
Stark do this, Stark do that. I'm not a clerk, damn it. How am I supposed to get those records now? Yes? What is it? Would you like to report a crime?
No, I wouldn't. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I want to use the police archives.
Wouldn't we all?
I'm serious.
So am I. Officer Logan locked himself inside and he's not letting anyone in.
What happened exactly?
A tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole
Logan
days
is-
at the shop sketching the thief and she still insists that it's all wrong. That shrew drove him up the wall, she did.
But why the archives? Won't that stall everyone's work?
You bet it will. He's looking up all the thieves in Cordona over the past decade. Say one thing for Logan. He's persistent.
Would you mind if I talk to this tailoress? I could get you the sketch in no time.
Get off your high horse, mister. You think you're better than our sketch artist?
Actually, I'm quite certain I am. Let me prove it.
Well, I see no harm in it, as long as it gets Logan out of there. In fact, I need to look up some records too. Here's the address. Good luck.
Ne yapmamız lazım şimdi? Anlamadım. Caddesi, üçlü yol. Şövalyeler Caddesi. Ha, şurası.
I'm pleased to meet you, Ma'am. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm here to sketch the thief for the police investigation.
Oh, another one. I hope you'll be more patient than the previous sketches, signore.
I suggest we do it differently. You have a great many clothes here, haven't you?
Why, of course, but they're not for sale. I only do tailoring and mending.
No matter. I'll attempt to disguise myself as the thief, and you'll tell me if I get it right.
As you wish, Signor Holmes.
Can you describe the thief for me?
He was all ugly and beat up looking. An utter rascal if ever I'd seen one. He gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
Aman
And
teyzem.
that's it? Could you be more specific?
He was a total villain, I told you. How much more specific do you want me to be?
All right,
Yüzünü
never mind.
söyle ya.
Where can I find the
Yüzü
clothes?
önemli. Yüzü.
They're in my workshop at the back. Be careful, won't you?
What can I do for you, Sherlock?
Oradan o.
What can I do for you, Sherlock?
He did wear glasses, but not like those. His were angular and evil-looking.
All right, I'll try another pair.
Your face is too innocent now.
What do you mean, too innocent?
There was something evil about his face. Like a moustache. Yes, the kind that all villains twirl as they plot their
Adamın
evil
kıvırdığı
plans.
türden bir bıyık.
I'd say that not all villains wear moustaches, but I get your point, Mom.
Oh, no, he's all wrong. You look nothing like him.
What is wrong, exactly?
Why, everything. He had glasses and bruises and... Were you listening to me at all?
Ya tamam. Dinledik yaptık. Allah Allah. Kadına bak ya.
No, those clothes are wrong. He was dressed in a very fancy beige suit. Must have stolen it from someone. No doubt about it.
Tamam.
All right, I've got it.
5.
He was wearing a hat. Didn't I tell you about the hat? It didn't go well with his suit. That man had no dress sense at all.
Well, what did it look like?
Oh, just a regular hat, you know, black. No, signore, that hat is wrong. I told you it was a
Melon şapka ne
regular
demek lan?
bowler.
You didn't tell me it was a bowler.
But I did. You ought to pay more attention, signore.
Melon dediği budur herhalde.
Ah, it's you. I mean, it's him. It's him.
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
Yes, please do. That rascal is still on the loose. I hope they are better at catching than sketching.
Before I go, Mum, are you quite certain that you don't have any clothes to sell?
Well, I suppose you can take the police uniform. An officer forgot it here years ago, and I don't have any use for it. If you want to buy clothes, visit the outfitters. You can find them all over Codorna. I hear they even do free rentals now. Let me show you where the nearest one is.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, signore.
Kadın deli amınım. Tamam. Parka gidebiliriz.
Hello again, officer. I've spoken to the tailoress and made a sketch of the thief. It was child's play.
No, really? And she didn't give you any trouble?
No trouble at
biz
all. She
Mr.
was
Holmes.
quite tolerable.
Who would have thought? Hey, Logan, we've got the sketch. Come on out.
Can I use the archives now?
Well, they're generally not accessible to the public, but you really helped us out, so I'll just turn a
Bir
blind
de
eye.
gösterme.
I appreciate it, officer.
What did you say your name was? Holmes? Come and see me after you're done. I may have a proposition for you, Mr. Holmes.
Hele hele hele. Büyük saray yakınlarda yaşıyor. Bu da araştırma elini daraltır. Saray. oluyor lan? Sıkıntı abi.
John, I just recalled that we were living here on Cordona in a manor. And there was a policeman.
Really? What else do you remember? What happened to our mother?
The memory was vague, a mere flash. I have to find our house.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Ne yapacağız şimdi?
I'm done with the archives for now. Can I help you with anything else?
As a matter of fact, you can. The thing is, our chief inspector has vanished, as if we weren't undermanned enough as it is.
Wait, what do you mean, vanished?
Gone missing on a case. Shady business, but that's besides the point. See that board? Pending cases are posted there for any available officers to investigate. I would take them myself, except that I've been told to work the reception desk, like some clerk. Yes, we're that short-handed.
I understand your predicament, but what does any of it have to do with me? I may be available, but I'm certainly not an officer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Consider yourself a temporary one-man independent police force. That's a bit of a mouthful. There's just one small, minor basic formality. You'll need to complete our physical training course. Easy.
Well, I'm not one to balk at a spot of exercise. What must I do?
That's the spirit. Sergeant Ermy will show you the ropes. Follow me.
Hadi bakalım. Polis oluyoruz herhalde.
So, you're a newcomer. We must be desperate to ask untrained civilians for help.
You're lucky to have a well-trained civilian with a brand new auto pistol in his arsenal.
An automatic? A bit of a braggart, aren't you?
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you're here, boy. I need to verify your skills before I can allow you to catch criminals. The first targets are in the next room. You know what to do with them. I'll join you in a while to see the results.
Concentrate, Sherry. You need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do it.
Hooray!
Proceed to the next room. Meanwhile, I'll fill out the paperwork.
Bunu bir vursam mı ki la? Vurabiliyoruz mu acaba? Yok, vuramıyormuşuz.
Come on, Sherry. It's just like in childhood. Steady, Sherry. Steady. And go. Sherlock, you are the fastest man alive. My favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike ninja style. Aim for where you might take the shot. Uh-oh, Sherry.
Don't forget
Not
the
a nice
environment.
shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive. Aim for where you might get an advantage. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive.
I could do this all day.
Please don't, Sherry. We don't have that much time. Let's move on. Our enemies might be stronger than us, but we rely on our wits. Shoot off their armour. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive. The snuff's ready.
Hooray!
All right, let's move on, Sherry.
Ne be?
If you stand here and use your snuff box on them, you can definitely overcome them, Sherry. It's all calculated. Look at that helmet of his. You won't be able to get the powder past it.
Helpful advice, John. I would never have guessed.
Good job, new boy. Well, I'm almost finished with the paper.
Uh-oh, Sherry. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive. Uh-oh, Sherry. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive.
Haydi. Bitti mi?
Uh-oh, Sherry. Uh-oh, Sherry. Uh-oh, Sherry. Uh-oh, Sherry. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. Uh-oh, Sherry. Uh-oh, Sherry. Uh-oh, Sherry. Uh-oh, Sherry. Uh-oh, Sherry. Uh-oh, Sherry.
Haydi.
Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a... Uh-oh, Sherry. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive.
Neymiş lan?
Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice... shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive.
Ben neresinde zırh var anlamadım ki. Allah.
Well, I must say your results aren't as bad as I feared. Perhaps you're not completely hopeless, but true combat is quite different from shooting stationary targets.
I'll handle it just as easily.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Now, we'll test you against our men. Your task is to detain them, not to kill them. So don't go shooting anyone in the eye. That goes for in the field as well. Even though you'll be working with the police department, that doesn't mean you have a license to kill. Here, take these. They are blank rounds. So, are you ready?
Always ready.
Then let's get cracking.
Worried?
Not at all. I can hit them all with one shot.
Good luck, Sherry, and remember, the surroundings are your playground.
Haydi bakalım.
I'm coming for you.
I thought we were against murder.
Öldü mü la?
Stop. What do you think you're doing? You could have injured the poor fella. I can't allow you to carry a gun if you'll only use it to kill. Your task is to detain. Don't forget that. Once again, without the brutal shootout this time. Let's start over, boys.
Tamam usta.
I'm coming for you.
No, you killed him.
Abi yanıyor adam.
Stop. What do you think you're doing? You could have injured the poor fella. I can't allow you to carry a gun if you'll only use it to kill. Your task is to detain. Don't forget that. Once again, without the brutal shootout this time. Let's start over, boys.
Yeter